All right. Welcome to Strong and Steady, and I'm Molly once again. So we're going to go ahead and start on the wall today. So come on over to your wall. Make sure you just have a nice sturdy wall. If it's a door, make sure it's shut and potentially locked so nobody can open it and have you fall through. But you want to have your back up against the wall with your feet anywhere from 6 to 12 inches away. And the closer your feet are to the wall, the easier it will be. The further your feet are away from the wall, the more strength you're going to need in your knees, or in your legs, sorry. Let me let the person in that was with us earlier and must have got kicked out, but she's back. Okay, so we got our back up against the wall. And like I said, if your feet are a little bit further away from the wall, you're going to require more strength in the legs. So now let's take and press the low back into the wall. This is where we get our core strength, is by pressing that low back in. It kind of engages right through here in your abdominal area. And then we want to press the shoulders back towards the wall while we keep the low back pressing into the wall. This is great for those posture muscles, the muscles that surround your spine, and then the muscles that are stabilizing your shoulders. Then now let's think about getting the back of the head nice and close to the wall. If you have to lift your chin to get your head on the wall, just press your head back. Don't actually get your head on the wall if it doesn't get there naturally. Just make effort to give yourself a double chin. All right, so those of you that want to work on your legs a little bit more, you can slip yourself down the wall just a little bit into this little squat on the wall. And then we're going to keep that low back pressed in, and then go ahead and bring your elbows into the wall. Try to keep that upper back close to the wall, low back pressed into the wall. Put about 20 to 30% of your strength into your elbows, pressing those elbows into the wall like you're kind of trying to push it away from you. We're going to hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, relax it just a little bit, and then do some rolls through the wrist. And go the other way. All right, and bring your elbows back, so get 90 degrees, elbows in the wall, palms facing each other. Keep that low back, press it in. Let's all really get that low back pressed in nice and tight. And press your elbows into the wall, hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release those arms. Roll your wrists again. You can go the other way if you like. And we'll do one more time. So get those elbows bent 90 degrees, low back, press it in, doing a nice little pelvic tilt, getting that flat back right up against the wall. And elbows pressed in, let's hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Now bring your arms out. So you're just pressing the backs of your hands as close to the wall as you can get it. Kind of look like a wide W here. And if your hands don't hit the wall, that's okay. Just attempt to get the backs of your hands close to the wall. Should feel like a really good stretch and a strengthener at the same time. So we're going to hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now straighten your arms out to the side. So now you look like a T. And get the backs of the hands to the back of the wall as close as you can. If you can reach the wall, press the backs of your hands right into the wall. And hold it for 5. Keep that low back pressed in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back down. Elbows bend. Back to your wide W. Hold it down here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press it back out. And backs of the hands up against the wall. Press into the wall for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We got one more set of these, so pull the elbows down. Hold it here, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press it out. Last time, press the backs of the hands into the wall. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release your arms, relax them, and then just do little rolls to the wrists or little hand flicks, whatever feels good to you. And if you need to give your legs a break, go ahead and push yourself up the wall. Just got a few more things to do from the wall here. So we're going to keep the low back on the wall. So if you've adjusted yourself, like I'll put my feet back just a little bit and slide up the wall. My legs were starting to get tired, so you can do the same thing if yours are getting tired. Keep that low back pressed in though. We're going to have that back pressed into the wall. And then you're going to bring your elbows back alongside. And this time, We're going to bring the hands down alongside and then straighten up your body. So now you're straightening up the legs, pressing through the hips, and then press your hips forward. I have a clip in my hair, it's kind of in the way. Okay, press your hips forward, press the backs of your hands and your backs of your arms up to the elbow on the wall, pressing your hips forward. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let yourself sink back into the wall by bending your knees. And we're going to do it again. Press the palms in, the whole lower part of the arm up to the elbow presses into the wall, and then push your hips forward, straighten out your knees, and let's press away from the wall. You should feel this in your back and your arms for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back down, bending the knees, hips to the wall. All right, last one. Palms down on the wall, pressing the hips up and away from the wall, straightening out your knees, pressing those hands in, pressing the backs of those arms up to the wall. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And go ahead and come back into the wall. Good. And release your arms, shake them out a little bit. All right, so let's do some abs right here from the wall. So for your abs, you're going to bring your hands up, one hand on the opposite shoulder, then the other one on the other opposite shoulder. And you're going to try to keep that low back pressed in to begin with, so you've got your pelvic tilt. Then we're going to tuck the chin and we're going to curl down. So we're just doing some little curls here. Keeping that low back on the wall, tucking, curling down, and squeezing that your belly button up to your spine, and then slowly roll it back up. All right, back to the top. Let's do it again. Roll it down, chin first. Keep that low back pressed into the wall. Curl yourself forward, keeping that chin tucked. Pull that navel in towards the spine, and slowly roll it back up. All right, let's do that again. Last time, right here. Tuck the chin, roll forward, low back stays on the wall. We're just curling it forward. Pull your navel up and in towards your spine. Pull it, pull it, pull it. And then slowly roll it back up. Good, all righty. So release your arms, hands to the wall, and you can hinge forward, push yourself off the wall, and come up nice and tall. So let's come to a space where we have enough room to move around a little bit. Have your feet hip width distance apart, toes straight ahead, knees straight ahead. And we're gonna take in a nice big deep breath. Get it nice and big. Arms can reach up to the side and then overhead, reaching up. Now exhale that breath, bring your arms down. Let's do that one more time. Bring it up, inhaling, reaching up, and exhaling, arms come down. Go ahead and bring your hands behind your back, and we're just gonna see if we can clasp our hands behind our back like this. If you can do that, and you have a clasp, see if you can straighten your arms out and slightly press down towards the floor. If you have difficulty doing that, just set your hands on your hips and pull your elbows back like this. And then look up to the sky. Let's hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release your arms. Shake them out. All right, let's go ahead and take our feet now. We're just going to shift our weight from side to side. So shifting the weight, you can tap the toe, just bend through the knees a little bit here. Then we're going to add a shoulder roll, alternating shoulders. We're going to just roll it up and around. See if you can just get a nice little range of motion through that shoulder, forward, up, and back. 4, 3, 2. Now bring the elbow with it. So the elbow will come up and around. A little bit bigger range of motion through that shoulder. 4, 3, 2. Now straighten the arm out if you can and make it a bigger arm circle. And keep going. I'm going to let someone in. All right, 2 more. And now hands to the hips. All right, so with hands to the hips, I want everyone to think about pulling in through their navel, crown of the head's reaching for the sky, and then bend through the knee and press and press. So we're using the legs a little bit more now, so you're bending and pointing the toe. And press for 5, 4, 3, 2. Now press out with one hand. You're going to press and then alternate sides. So press and press Good, let's go for 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now press overhead. So it's gonna go right here, pressing up, keeping your palm flat as you press, so you're pressing through for 5, 4, 3, 2, hands back to the hips. And now we're gonna change the feet, so the heel will come up. Now we're really shifting the weight from side to side, almost checking to see how balanced you feel today. And then we're gonna add the reach and pull with the arms. So reach, pull, reach, pull. See if you can get that heel a little higher. See if you can press those elbows back a little further. Keeping the crown of the head reaching for the sky. Shoulders down away from the ears. For 5, 4, 3, 2, bring those arms up, shoulder height now, and squeeze those elbows down and back. Squeeze, squeeze for 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now pull from the sky, right here. Pull it down, and pull, and pull. Good, looks good. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2. Hands back on the hips. And now we're gonna change that foot. Tap the heel up front. Tapping and tapping. Good, let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2. Add the reach and pull. Pull, pull. All right, I want you to really think about those elbows pressing back. Shoulders are coming down away from the ears as the elbows press back. 4, 3, 2. Now add the knee lift, arms up a little higher. Right here. Lifting the knee, elbows are up and back, pressing behind you. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now pull from the sky. And I want you to think about really pulling. Those elbows are driving down. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now alternate opposite elbow, opposite knee. You don't actually have to touch your knee. We're just reaching, pulling, reach, pull. If this bothers your shoulder, you can do this from down here. All right, otherwise, reach high, pull tight, reach high, pull tight. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Shake out those arms, march it out. So we're just gonna have a little bit of a march here. Gradually start to get the steps a little higher, knees a little higher, arms a little bigger. Make sure you stay up nice and tall, shoulders back. Good. Let's do our double double. So we're going to do 2 wide, 2 narrow. Ready, start right foot. So you go wide, narrow, wide, narrow. Good. Now we can add some little pushes. So you go push, push, pull, pull, push, and pull. Good. 2 more. 1 more. And march it out. All right, nice. Let's do our dig step. So this is 2 digs to the right, 2 digs to the left, and then scoot it back for 4. Ready? And go right here. It's 2, 2. Back it up for 4. And again, dig it up. 2, 2. Back it up 4. 2 more times. Let's do this. Up, 2. And back up 4. We got 1 more of these. Dig, 2, and back it up. All right, march it out. High knees. And let's combine those 2. So we'll do our double double steps and then go right into our dig steps. Ready? Take right foot. Step out and in. Add the push and the pull and the push. 2 more. Push. Pull. 1 more. And now do your dig step right side. So it's dig, 2. Back it up for 4. And again, dig it up. Take bigger steps if you like. Get that heart rate up. 2 more times. Dig, 2. Back it up 4. 1 more time. 2. And back it up. And march it out. High knees. Good. All righty. So let's go ahead and take this over to our rocking step. So starting with your left foot, you're going to step forward, and then the left foot goes back. It's just rocking forward, rocking back. Now, add a press and a curl. A press and a curl. Good. 3, 2, last one. Now switch sides, stop center. Oops, almost lost my balance. And right foot. 2, 3, 2 more. 4, stop center, and march it out. Combine all of those together. We're going to start with our double steps. Ready, go right. So it's wide, wide, narrow, narrow. Push and pull. 2 more. 1 more. Now the dig step. Right foot goes dig. 2, left, and back it up. Let's do it again. Dig. 2, back it up. 4. 2 more times. Take up some space. 1 more time. Dig. 2, back it up. 4. All right, rocking step right here. So it's rock and back. Add the press and curl. Press 2 more times. And 1 more. Switch feet. And press and curl. Press and curl. 2 more. Last one. And let's march it out right here. High knees. Good job. Let's pick up our dumbbells. So we'll have our dumbbells. We'll keep the heart rate up with these dumbbells. So standing up nice and tall, we're going to go into our rocking step again, starting with your left foot. So you're going to rock forward, rock back, rock forward. And you can do these straight on. I just turn to the side, but it looks like this. So it's either here or you can do it straight ahead. All right, so add a bicep curl, add a press back. Add a curl, add a press. Good. Keep those elbows down, nice and tight, close to the waist. 4 more. And 3. And 2. We're going to stop in the center and switch feet. Right here. Step and back. 2 and back. 3. Good. It looks good. 5. Okay, we just got 2 more. And last one, stop in the center, arms down by your side. Do a nice big shoulder roll. You can either stop marching your feet or you can keep marching them. Let's do another big shoulder roll. And this time, settle your arms down and back. Good, all righty. So now we're gonna bring those arms up 90 degrees, palms facing each other. And we're just gonna do our little tap out to the side while we raise it up. So it's here, tap and lift, and other side. Now, if you want to add the squat, I think our legs are warm enough now. Just be sure to press the weight back in your heels. Press your weight back behind you. So you never let your knees go out over your toes. Good. And this could be just a little tap as well. If you're feeling like the squats aren't there for you, just take it here. All right, couple more. 1 more each side. Last one right here. Woo, arms come down. Let's do a nice little shoulder roll. And let them settle. All right, so we're going to revisit the arms again. This time we will do our step back. So bicep curls. So we're going to step back with our right foot as we curl up in front. So it's here. Bring it together. Step back. Bring it together. We can pick up the pace a little bit, go a little quicker here. Just keep those elbows in nice and close to the waist. And if you want, you could even turn this into a little bit of a lunge right here. Press up. Lunge, press up. Good. So this is for you. If you feel like you want to take it to this level, go for it. If you feel like you need to just stay put and just do a tap, then that is great. All right, a few more. Elbows stay down and tight. In other words, you're not swinging the elbows around. Whew. 1 more each side. And last one. Let's go ahead and bring those arms down. Nice big shoulder roll. Let those arms sink and settle. All right, let's get close to our chair. Set one weight down. And we will be doing our lunges. So you can do the lunge or you can do a staggered stance, and you can use both weights or a single weight. So facing the front of the chair, just in front enough that you can step forward, and you'll either be in a stagger, which is here, or you can take yourself into this lunge. Just have both toes going straight ahead, and then try to straighten out that back leg if you can. If you can't, a soft bend like this, as long as you're trying to keep your body upright, is great. All right, if you can straighten it, that's great too. So now you're gonna take your weight down kind of by your knee. We've got one weight to begin with. We'll see if this feels like enough weight for you. And then you're gonna row it up and add a little rotation at the top. And then bring it back down by the knee. Row it up, a little bit of a rotation, and bring it back down. When you're rowing it up, I want you to think about the elbow being the driving force. It's driving up and back. You're not thinking about just lifting the weight up to your chest. You're thinking about that elbow pressing back. The weight's just coming along for the ride. Press. Let's go for 3 more. 3, 2, last one. Good, and bring it back down. Those of you that want to take a little break for your legs, you can have a seat in the chair. Right here, give your legs a little break, or you can step forward. We're going to revisit the same position though, but we're going to modify it by setting the foot to the ground this time. So now this knee is going straight ahead. This knee is somewhere from 90 inward. So you don't necessarily have to be at 90. That's difficult for some people to get that wide. You can pull your toes in this way and just have a nice open here. And then you can have your hand on the seat or the thigh. And then you're going to start at the same position right by that knee. This time when you pull up, we're going to rotate. And if you have it in you and you want to try this and you have strong shoulders, you can press the weight up right here and straighten this leg. If that doesn't feel right for you, you're going to just stay right here and really support that weight by squeezing the shoulder down and back. Okay, so you get to choose. Let's bring it back down by the knee. Row it up. You can either stay here, squeezing the elbow down, or you can press up. And if you want to add the leg, you just press the leg up. Let's bring it back down. Row it up, press the leg straight, press the weight up. Good. Bring it down. Row it down. And row it up. Press it up. Bring it down. Good job, you guys. All right, bring it down. Let's go for 4 more. Row it and press. Down and rotation. And row it and press. Good, we got 2 more. And row it up, elbow goes back, and then press it up. Nice, this will be the last one right here. Down, row it, rotate, and press. Straighten that leg, bring it down. Excellent, and rotate. Bring your weight back down. Rotate your toe this time. So it's like it was when we started. Either sit in your chair or come forward and then stand up nice and tall. All right, so switch sides. We're going to go the other direction. Stepping forward, you can either be in a staggered stance here, or you can take yourself into a lunge. And once again, it's okay to have a little bend in this knee or straighten it. Weight's going to start right here close to the knee, right below the shoulder. And then we're going to row it up, pressing back at that elbow, adding a little rotation. And bring it back down. Row it up, add that little rotation, and row it up again. Elbow presses back, 3, and bring it up, 4, bring it down, row it up, 5, bring it down, row it up, 6, 2 more of these, and up, 7, 1 more, row it up. Whew, good. If you want to take a little break, you can have a seat in your chair, but we're going to end up putting our foot to the ground, having this nice open between the legs here. That toe still going straight ahead. This one can be slightly angled in. And we'll start again. This time we'll add that press. So weight comes right here by the knee, and hand can either be on the seat or on your thigh. We're going to row it up first, rotate, and then press it up as we straighten this leg. Bring it down, rotate it, row it down. Row it up, rotate it, press it up. Excellent. Bring it in. rotate it, and lower it, and up, and rotate, and press, and down, and rotate, and down. Row it up, rotate, press, down, rotate. Let's do 2 more. Row it up, rotate it, press it up, and down, and rotate it. Last one, row it up, shoulder down, elbow back, rotate, and press. Bring it back down, rotate it, bend through the knee. And you can either sit in the chair or bring your foot forward and then stand up nice and tall. Good, alrighty. Let's bring just one weight and have it in both hands. So you have a weight like mine, you would just hold it like this. All right, so we're just gonna take that weight, stand nice and tall, feet can be hip width distance apart, and you're just gonna stand up nice and tall. And then we're gonna see if we can press this out about chest height, but no higher than chest. And you're just gonna stand up nice and tall and press, and then pull it in. Think of that weight as being something you have to pull back. It's not just coming back. So you have to put effort into it. Even though it's really not that hard, I want you to push it out, then I want you to pull it in. Good, press it out. Now pull it in. Let's go for 3 more. Press it out, pull it in, press it out, pull it in. 1 more time, press it out. Now pull it in. Good, excellent. All right, so go ahead and turn your weight, one hand on one side, one hand on the other side. And then standing up tall, as always, we're gonna keep the crown of the head reaching for the sky, nice tall spine, and then we're gonna bring that weight right up to the chest. So you're gonna have it just above the chest, and then you can bring your elbows up. So it'll look like this from the side. So you're here with your weight kind of close to your chin at this point, and then you're gonna see if you can straighten your arms out front, so it looks like this. And then pull it back in towards the chin. And then press it back out. If this bothers your shoulder, just bring the arms down a little bit to here. All right, so we're just bringing it up, pressing it out. The higher you keep your elbows, the harder this will be. Bring it in, press it out. Let's do 4 more. Bring it in, press it out, bring it in, press it out. 1 more time, bring it in, and press it out. Excellent. All right, let's pull that back into the chest and bring it down, and we'll pick up our bands. So if you have a band, it could be the kind that they give you at physical therapy, or it could be like this. It could be pretty much anything that has a little give to it, a little stretch. We're gonna stay up nice and tall to begin with, feet straight ahead and elbows alongside your rib cage. I want you to think about pulling those elbows down. So they're coming down this way and then pinching them in towards your waistline. So you're really squeezing the shoulder blades together while you do it. Palms are facing the sky. And then we're just gonna open this up out to the side and hold it there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back in nice and slow and pull it back open and get it as wide as you can. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly come back in. Let's do it again. Open it up, hold it out there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. We got 1 more to do. Open it up. Really see if you can really get those elbows in tight. Really squeeze those shoulder blades together. See if you can feel all those muscles firing up in the back between your shoulder blades and maybe your triceps. We're still going to hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Let's release that and shake out your arms. All right, so for those of you that want to add a little bit of extra for the legs, we're going to take it into our plie or goddess. If you would rather not do these and just stand tall, you can, or you could have a seat in the chair. But for those of you that want to add a little something, it'll work your glutes and your inner thighs and hips. So lots going on here. So you're going to have your feet wide so your knees go out towards the toes. So you never want to have it where your toes are out there, but your knees come this way. Or vice versa, toes there and knees that way. That's almost impossible, but you want them to go pretty much in the same direction. And if you're not super flexible, this one might be difficult. Your feet might be like this, and that's fine. You just have to set your butt back behind you and keep your chest lifted. But if you're fairly flexible, get your feet wide, bring your band out front. Hands are gonna face the floor, a little wider than your shoulders, about shoulder height. And then we're gonna pull this band back as we do a plie squat. So we're gonna pull this back into a T, and you're gonna go down into a plie squat, and we're gonna hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now press up through the legs as you come forward with the arms, slowly resisting it forward. Let's do that again. Pull the band, come down into your plie, press that band out, hold it for 5, 4, 3, squeeze those glutes, 2, 1, slowly come up, pressing up through the legs as you release the band forward. Do it again, pull it open. As you come down, squeeze those glutes. Arms stay out nice and wide for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring it up. Arms out front. All right, release your arms, and you can even shake out your legs if you like. We're gonna do a bent arm version. So the legs can stay like they are in your plie, or once again, you could do it without having the legs in a plie. And then you're gonna bring this up so you're kind of in a goalpost or goddess arms. So it looks like they're bent 90 degrees here. Then we're gonna come down into that plie. Arms stay where they are. You're in the plie, and we're gonna hold it down here and then press this band out to the side and squeeze and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then come back up as you release the arms up. Good, and press back down as you come down this time, and hold it up there, nice and wide. Pressing and holding, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bring it up. We got 2 more of these. Nice and slow and controlled is always best. Press it open and hold it out there. Come down into your plie for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more time, bring it up. Whew. I'm feeling this. Bring it down, hold it out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Release your arms, release your legs. Take a little break. If you want to, you can shake out your arms, you can roll your ankles, whatever's gonna feel good to you right now. We're gonna do one more thing with our band, and it will involve a plie. If you're not doing the plie with me, go ahead and have a seat in your chair, and you'll be in your chair with your feet wide like this. But if you're doing the plie with me, you can just be in that same similar plie position. This time we're gonna go down into the plie first, or you're sitting in the chair. And then we're gonna bring the arms back up to your goalpost, 90 degrees. And then we're just gonna add a bend. So this is just for the waist here. We're bending to one side, and then we're coming back up tall and bending right over to the other side. So all of this is done laterally. Don't let yourself tip forward. You're staying up tall through the spine and just tipping from one side to the other. All right, let's do a couple more. Tip it to this side, bring it up, tip it to the other side. Let's do one more on each side. Tip it and bring it up. The last one right here, and bring it up. Good, release your arms and set your band aside. And then we're gonna go ahead and work on some stability, posture, balance, and we'll do some stretching. So have your shoes off and socks. And we are gonna do a little bit with our dumbbell, like we did, I think we did this last week. So you have one of your dumbbells handy, set it to the floor, and have it so that the dumbbell is right out in front of you where you can set your foot on it. So I'll start with my outside foot. So this will be my right foot. I'm gonna set it down so that the ball of the foot, right below where the toes meet the foot, I'm gonna set my foot on there. Stand up nice and tall. So my foot, from an angle, it looks like this. Basically, I've just got my foot slightly in front of me with the ball of the foot on it, not the arch, but the meaty part of the foot. And then I'm gonna stand up as tall as I can. And then I'm going to just hinge forward slightly from the hip. And as I do that, it puts a little pressure on that foot. And from there, you can kind of determine if you have a spot on your foot that needs a little extra pressure. And a lot of times we get knots in the bottom of our feet, so we gotta sometimes work them out and then come back up. It's also gonna stretch your calves out a little bit when you do this. So let's do it one more time. Press the chest forward and see if you can go a little deeper this time. Press into any area on that part of your foot that you go, oh wow, I have a little tender spot. It's okay to press into those tender spots. That will help release it. It's usually a tight muscle that's overactive, or maybe an adhesion or something that's been there a while, and then come back up. Let's switch feet. So set the other foot right on that weight, right about where the meaty part of your foot is. Stand up nice and tall, and then hinge forward. So this side, I never feel as much. I have no sore spots really to speak of on this foot, but the stretch is still good for the back of my calf. A little bit of stretching in the arch of my foot. Hold it there. Good, let's slowly come back up. Make any adjustments on your foot. If you've got a tender spot, just kind of find that spot. And then we're gonna do it again. Nice tall spine, hinge from the hip. Find that pressure. Oh, I found a spot there. Oh, wow, I didn't know I had that one. And hold it there. And just breathe into it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, let's come back up. Nice, all right, set your weight aside. That's just a nice way to stretch your calves and kind of release some tension in the bottom of your foot. So now that we've got the weight off to the side, let's go ahead and do a couple tandem stances. So take one foot, set it right in front of the other, and try to get it so that you can touch your toe right onto your heel. And then we're gonna see if we can just get up nice and tall, standing. Arms can be out to your side, shoulders down and back, crown of the head's reaching to the sky. And we're just gonna balance here for a count of 5, and then we'll turn our heads. So 4, 3, 2, 1. Now look over your right shoulder. It's gonna change everything. You're gonna feel a little wobbly through different parts of your ankle, inner thigh, your arches. That's exactly what you wanna feel. All right, 4, 3, 2, 1, back to center and over your left shoulder. Remember, the taller you are through your spine, the more you're pressing the crown of the head to the sky, the easier this will feel. And hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, back to center. Good, let's go ahead and release. Switch sides. So toe is right up to the heel, and then find your nice tall posture here, arms up to the side, reach the crown of the head to the sky, and hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let's go ahead and look over the right shoulder. And hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back to center, and then look over your other shoulder. And remember, all that little wobbly, that's okay. That's your muscles reacting, and that's what we want. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to center, and release. All righty. So let's go ahead and stretch out our calves one more time. So you're going to take, and I'm going to face the seat of my chair. You can be behind your chair, but you're going to take one foot and set it close to the chair and the other foot back behind you. And then you're going to bend the knee. So if you're behind the chair, you'll just have your hands on the back of the chair. It'll look like this. If you're doing it from the seat of the chair, you could reach for the seat of the chair, press this knee forward, but don't let it go past the toes. Try to press that heel to the earth. If you're getting that heel to the earth, awesome. Let's hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, let's pull it forward, switch side. So this foot's forward, the other foot's back. This knee will bend and kind of come in towards the seat of the chair. And press that. See, this is my tight side. I can barely get the heel down back there. So that's what you're going to do, is you're going to try to press that heel down to the earth. And hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step it forward, and then come on up nice and tall. All right, so let's do one more balance exercise, and that will be the clock. So if you need something close by, have your chair or something handy. And we're going to go ahead and stand up nice and tall. I'll be using my right leg to move. My left leg will be the one that I'm standing on. So let's take our hands and just bring them up to either heart center or onto your hips. Standing up nice and tall. reaching the crown of the head to the sky, and then taking that leg, the outside leg, bending through the knee, and then bringing that leg out front. And we'll hold it for 4, 3, 2, 1. Now take your clock hand and bring it out to the side and hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring it back behind you to the half-hour mark for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring it back through. And you can set it down, or you could just start right over from the beginning out front. And remember, you can always tap your toe to the earth if you need, and then take it out to the side, hold it there, and then let's go back behind, hold it back. All right, good. Let's bring it back through, switch legs. So I'm gonna try to do it without my chair this time. So standing up nice and tall, bring your foot up and out front, hold it there. 3, 2, 1, take it out to your quarter hour, hold it there. And take it back to your half hour and hold it back there. Let's bring it back through. You can either touch down, or you can just start right at the beginning again, out in front, out to the side, and take it back behind. And bring it back through. Excellent. All righty, let's take in a nice big deep breath, reaching up to the sky. And then exhale that breath, bring your arms down. And we'll come back over towards our chair. So if you have the chair here, you can always face it this way, or you can be behind it. We're just going to do a few squats. So if you're behind the chair, you would just have your hands on the back of the chair. If you don't have the chair right there and you don't need it, you can just stand alongside your chair. We're going to take in that nice big deep breath, reach up, look up, and then you're going to exhale. Arms come down, bring them up to heart center. And then we're going to hip hinge. So you're going to hinge from the hip, meaning your back stays nice and straight, and then you push the weight back into your heels, and then slowly start to soften through your knees. Chest stays lifted, eyes stay lifted, and then take it down as deep as you feel comfortable. Pull your navel into your spine, really get this engaged here, and then add some little pulses right here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now come all the way up. Inhale, reach up. And then exhale, arms come down, heart center, or you can reach up overhead for this. If you do the reach up overhead, it makes it more difficult. So those of you that want to do this, palms face each other, extending those arms out, taking a nice big deep breath again. And then as we exhale, we hinge forward, press the hips back, start to soften through the knees, and pull that navel up and in towards your spine as you come down to where you're comfortable. But you know you're challenging yourself, and we're going to hold it for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back up. Good. And arms down by your side. All right. So now let's go ahead and stretch a little bit. Take your leg closest to the back of the seat. Set it up on the seat. Step back a little bit if you need a little more distance, or you could be as close as this. Some people feel a stretch just getting their foot on the seat. And if that's you, that's all right. That's great. So toes are all going straight ahead that way. And then we're going to let this knee go forward. And it's letting this hip kind of come towards the chair. That should be stretching here. Now, if you're not getting much of a stretch there, try bending that knee a little bit and straightening out your spine. That might increase the stretch for you. Everybody's built a little differently. So for me, I'm always better off if I straighten my leg and press the heel down and then engage my glute. That'll get me a nice deep stretch right here. But if for you bending your knee gets you a little deeper, that's all right. All right, now let's go ahead and bring the arm up front and then reach it up and out. Extend it as far away from your heel as you can. Taking a nice big deep breath. And then we're going to exhale as we rotate open, looking up a little bit towards your elbow and holding it there. And deep breath again. And exhale. One more deep breath. And this time on your exhale, rotate it back front, arm comes down. And press back, so we'll straighten out that leg that's up. Toes are going to go to the sky, chest lifted, eyes up. And then we're going to hinge right here from the hip, so the chest is pressing forward. And nice straight spine to begin with. Feeling that stretch through the back of that leg. If you're not feeling much, pull your toes back up towards you this way. You can even reach for your foot. And let's hold it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly come back up. One more time, bend through the knee, bring it forward. Reach, extend that arm out and away from the heel. Taking a nice big deep breath. And as you exhale, rotate slightly, look up towards your elbow. Inhale again, and exhale. Inhale one more time, and exhale as you rotate back and lower the arm, press back. Straighten it out, nice tall spine, foot's flexed. Hinge from the hip to begin with. This time I'm gonna let you sink into it once you get to your point of most resistance. Then you're gonna allow yourself to just roll forward, the head can come forward, the back can round, and hold it there for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go ahead and come back up. Nice, and we'll bring that foot to the earth and switch sides. So let's bring this foot up closest to the seat back, I guess. And then make sure you've got your feet just about right, however distant you need them to be. And we'll go ahead and let this hip sink as this knee bends and comes forward. So remember, you can always bend that knee just a little bit, just keep your spine nice and tall. That'll really stretch here. If you need and you would like to press your heel down and keep your spine straight, then you add just a little bit of a tilt to it. But if your knee's bent, you want to pull your shoulder back. All right, so once we're here, let's go ahead and reach that arm up, extend it out and away from the heel, reaching, reaching, reaching. Nice big deep breath. And then on your exhale, rotate and look up towards your elbow. And again, nice big deep breath. Exhale. One more time, inhale. And then as you exhale, rotate back through center, arm comes down and press back. And pull those toes up to the sky. Nice straight leg, nice straight spine, hinge from the hip, pressing the chest forward. And this time we don't round forward, we're just gonna hold this stretch for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then come back up. Bend through the knee, flat foot, come back through, find your stretch here, reach that arm up and out, extend it up away from your heel. Nice big deep breath. On your exhale, rotate slightly up towards looking at that elbow. Another nice big deep breath. And exhale. One more time, nice big deep breath. And then as you exhale, rotate back through center, arm comes down and press back. Straighten your leg, nice straight spine. Square those hips up with the seat and then hinge forward. Toes are going to the sky. You're going to feel this stretch through the back of this leg, maybe right up behind where the knee is, just a little bit. If you exclusively feel it in your knee, then you're going to want to back out of it. But if you feel it in your hamstring and in your calf, then you're in the right place. And we're going to hold it here. And this time you can relax and curve your back up, letting your head drop and sink into this just a little bit to where it feels really good. And hold it for 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly bring it back up. Good. All right, let's set that foot down, and then either standing behind your chair or alongside your chair, take one leg. You're going to crisscross it behind the other. The front knee can be slightly bent. The back leg, you're going to keep it fairly straight. You're going to attempt to get the toes to go straight ahead this way with this leg straight and your hips square. So that right there can stretch a lot right here, just getting in this position. But then we're going to take, if you've got a chair, take your hand that's opposite of the leg behind you, hang onto your chair and reach the other arm up. So this arm will come up, reach for the sky, taking a nice big deep breath. And then as you exhale, lean to the side and let your hip kind of sink over to that outside. Feel that stretch through that hip and thigh and that whole little area, maybe through your waist and back. Bring it for 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice big deep breath. And as you exhale, bring it back up, arm comes down. Let's do the other side. So you're going to take the other leg, reach it back behind, and take that arm. I think I did that side on the other side. There we go. All right, take your arm, reach it out to the side, reach up, taking a deep breath. And as you exhale, you're going to lean to the side. Let that hip sink out to the side. Feel that stretch right there. Oh, that feels great. And a couple nice big deep breaths. And on this last one, taking a nice big deep breath. And then exhale, bring it up. Arm comes down. Excellent. All right, let's come to the front of the chair. And have the chair close enough. We're going to do a couple of our squats. Squats are important. So we're going to have the chair there close enough that we can sit in it. But we're going to start out by taking a nice big deep breath. Reach up. Exhale, arms stay extended or bring them to hands to heart center. And then we're going to hinge from the hip. Now start to soften your knees as you press your weight back. You want your rear end and your thighs to hover over the chair. So you're not letting your knees come forward at all. You're using your core to support you. We're going to hold it here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Now come back up, reach up, arms down, taking another nice big deep breath. Inhale. Exhale, arms can stay or come to heart center, hip hinge forward. Keep the chest lifted. Now let that weight set back as you bend your knees. And come down, and we're going to hover the chair. This time you can choose. We can either go 4 or 8, so I'll count. You can stop at 4 and sit, or go with me to 8. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Have a seat in your chair. Sit up close to the front edge of the seat to begin with. We're going to just stretch out a little bit right here with our arms alongside, palms down on the seat alongside of you. Straighten up your arms, get that nice straight spine, press the chest to the sky and look up. So you're just looking up, pressing that chest forward and up. Nice big deep breath and exhale. This time as you exhale, you're going to come forward, tipping your chin forward and just releasing yourself forward into a little bit of a ball. You can bring your hands forward if you like. And just let your hands slip down in front of your legs, letting your head drop. And there might be a really good stretch there. You might not like it at all. Wherever you're at, if you're not feeling comfortable, you can come right back up nice and slow. But if you like this stretch, then just tuck your chin and stay here for a count of 4, 3, 2, 1. Now everyone slowly come up. Put your hands on your thighs if you need the support. Roll up from the low spine up to the upper back, neck and head. Good. All right, let's take our right foot and set it up on top of the left leg for our nice little hip opener here. So we're going to sit up tall, always important. Got to get this straight spine. Crown of the head's reaching for the sky. I don't know if you guys saw, I put on a YouTube video. I added it yesterday, and it was called Bad Hair Day Workout. So I think today might be Bad Hair Day too. Or Extra Bad Hair Day. All right, so we're sitting up really tall, and then we're going to hinge forward. As we hinge forward, try to keep the crown of the head reaching away from the tailbone. And if you want, you can even add a little bit of pressure right here on the inside of that thigh, just to get that a little more open. Everybody knows where they are on this stretch. It either feels really, really good, or you feel really, really tight. Or somewhere in the middle if you've been working at it for a while like me. And then let's hold it for 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly come back up. Let's switch legs. So the other leg will come up and sit up really tall, nice straight spine. And once you have that straight spine, you can hinge forward. And if you want to add that little extra, just put a little pressure on the inside of that thigh as you hinge forward. Bring it to your level, whatever feels good to you, and let's hold it there for 4, 3, 2, 1, and come all the way back up nice and slow. set your foot to the earth. And let's all scoot back to the back edge of the seat. And you'll be all the way to the back edge so you can rest your way into the seat. And then we're going to take our arms up, reach out to the side, and then pull your hands back behind your head. So this will be a chest opener and the whole front part of the body, really, from the elbows down into your waist. So let's go ahead and let the weight sink into the back of the chair. Let your head be heavy into your hands. You should feel a stretch across the front of your body and into your chest. But if you mindfully think about seeing if you can get those elbows just a little wider, you're going to feel it right up into your arms and chest a little deeper. Just taking a nice big deep breath. And exhale that breath. One more time. Nice big deep breath. And exhale as you come forward, arms come forward and arms down by your side.